a certain play what he has to do, but he can call it down the line who does what. So that's one thing he's really helped us do. We're real fortunate to have him on this team.
Just being the fifth-year guy, the guy who's started all those games and really seen what it's like to play on Saturdays, I feel like it's my responsibility to give back. The older guys did it when I was here, and it really what keeps the program going is having the leaders develop the younger guys, and I feel like that's my responsibility.
Jonathan is involved in the Arkansas Athletes Outreach Program and participates in many community activities and enjoys making visits to local elementary schools.
Well, I mean, I remember when I was a kid and you thought the Razorback players were the world. So really, you got to think about when you were a child and when you were little and what you felt like when they took time out of their day to come see you. Really is a no-brainer for me to want to give back and be able to go visit those kids and reward them for reading books and doing the things that they need to be doing. I think positive reinforcement's great, and that's really why I wanted to give back.
We salute Razorback Senior Jonathan Lewis from Little Rock, Arkansas. Coach Jonathan, obviously a very physical player, but he's a very intelligent player too, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is, and you know, you couldn't ask for anybody better to build your team around. He's a great football player. He understands the game. I think it's been real important to him to learn the passing aspect and all the pass protections. But what character he has, and he's just a great young man off the field.
He understands the passion of the Razorbacks, doesn't he?
He certainly does, and that's what we're trying to do. And he does a great job of helping the young players and talking to them about Razorback pride and what it takes to be a great football player in that stadium.
Lots of big plays down the stretch for the Razorbacks in this football game, and we'll take a closer look at one of them when we continue on Inside Razorback Football with Bobby Petrino. We continue now on Inside Razorback Football with Bobby Petrino, and one of the really big plays in the football game last night was in the fourth quarter. You were down 10, you had first down in their territory, and one of those freshmen, Greg Childs, really came through for you.
Yeah, it was our empty set, and actually we came back to the play that Joe scored on earlier. It was what we call an all-go Z option. We had a seam route there to Greg Childs. He did an excellent job coming off the ball, and a well-executed play. You see Casey takes his proper drop, does a nice job working the free safety there as he drops, moves a little bit in the pocket, steps in and delivers a strike right on line to Greg, and he gets the ball in the end zone. And you see Joe there coming in trying to steal it again right at the end.
Now, you said Casey did a good job of looking at the safety, looking off the safety. What's he trying to do there?
Well, he's trying to keep him from moving to Greg, and we get another seam on the other side of the field. So really what you're doing is you're working the middle safety. If he was to come over to Greg, we would have threw the seam route to Salters on the other side, but he worked to the field and he came right back, and really a well-executed play, probably as well-executed play as we had all night.
Were there 2 or 3 plays prior to that let you know that was the call to make?
Well, it was, and then again the touchdown earlier, a play we liked right around the 25, 20-yard line, because then the safety's depth does not allow him to be able to break and get to that ball. And you know, we threw a couple routes earlier where Greg broke in and just did a nice job executing for the touchdown. Got us in a position where it was now 24-21, and we needed to stop to get the ball back to win the game.
Greg Childs is a young man who has great speed. He's obviously got the size, but terrific hands as well.
He does, and he's worked extremely hard at that. I think that Paul's done a nice job of getting him on the jugs machine, and he doesn't have to think about it. He's real natural, throwing his hands to the ball, looking it all the way to the tuck, and he really had a big game for us. And you know, he had the one drop, and we try to minimize that and just keep throwing the ball to him.
A big play and a big win for the Razorbacks as they post the victory over Western Illinois. We'll look ahead to next weekend in Little Rock when we continue on Inside Razorback Football with Bobby Petrino. XM Satellite Radio, the home of Arkansas football. Hear all your favorite SEC teams, plus coverage of the Big East, Pac-10, Big 10, Big 12, and the ACC. XM is your college sports connection, wherever you are. He is the most successful coach in the history of college athletics. 42 national championships, 84 conference championships. He has coached 23 Olympians. His student athletes earned 656 All-America honors. The University of Arkansas Athletic Department invites you to the John McDonnell Tribute Dinner, Thursday, September 18th at the Randall Tyson Track Center. Join us for the John McDonnell Tribute Dinner, a celebration of his excellence.
It's a sturdy siding. It's a lot thicker than anything else. Even the wood on the house wasn't that thick. But this product was stable and heavy. Plus it had an insulator back on it, which was another plus.
This siding was so long, there was no seams in it. It's not just a shiny surface or a flat plastic surface. From a distance, you wouldn't know that it wasn't wood.
It was more amazing than I thought it would be. It looked like real wood.
It was more beautiful than I expected it to be.
When University of Arkansas athletes need medical assistance, they trust the Razorback Partnership of Care. Physicians and healthcare professionals provide student athletes with professional and personal medical care, combined with state-of-the-art facilities. The Razorback Partnership of Care, Ozark Orthopedics, Manna Medical Associates, and North Hill Surgery Center. The Razorback Partnership of Care.
Do you have the code? The ultimate code of seduction. The Armani Code. The Dragons for Men by Giorgio Armani. At Dillard's.
Scandalous. It's all about the two of us.
Armani Code. The fragrance for women. Giorgio Armani. At Dillard's.
Inside Razorback Football with Bobby Petrino is sponsored by AT&T Mobility, AQ Chicken, Dillard's, Tony Sacheries, Cruz & Associates, Fayetteville Auto Park, Sonic, Northwest Health, Great Southern Wood, Athletic World Advertising, Manna Health, Sargento Foods, K-Mac, Taco Bell, KFC, Simmons First, Allen Canning, Petit Jean Meats, Coleman Dairy, Stevens Media Group, Coca-Cola, Lindsay Management, Adidas, Walmart, Dasani, Hankey Brothers, Arkansas Farm Bureau, and General Mills.
The Game 1 victory in the books now. Coach, you prepare to head to Little Rock later this week.
Yeah, I'm excited to go to Little Rock. You know, there's a great tradition down there. I know it's going to be a tremendous crowd. We have a lot of work to do before we get there. We have to have 3 real good practices. They have to be physical, working on stopping the run, working on running the ball better, and taking care of the football. We cannot turn the ball over, and we need to create some turnovers.
A reminder that it's a 6 o'clock kickoff next Saturday night at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. The ball game will be available on pay-per-view presented by Dodge. You can consult your local cable operator for more details. We hope you'll join us next weekend for more Inside Razorback Football with Bobby Petrino.
Bobby Petrino's Wardrobe by Dillard's. Marketing by Razorback Sports Properties.